Today, we're gonna be doing a Hear Me Out cake. So originally I was gonna do it on a Big Mac, but we had a slight snowstorm and I don't want to drive right now. So we're just gonna do a makeshift cake. I'm proud of it. It's just 3 of those little crumb cake things, toothpicked together so I wouldn't fall over. But anyway. I don't have a colored printer. I'm not gonna go and pay a bunch of money for colored pictures on something I'll never use again. So they're black and white, and I printed them out at my school library, and they're really not that bad. You can tell like who's who and what's what. But one of them didn't come out great, so I'm gonna show that one. We're gonna do this one first. And first would be Shadow from Sonic, the movie. Well, comics Sonic. Sorry if I move around a lot. This isn't comfortable. But Shadow from Sonic. Look at him. I mean, he gives off powerful and manipulative. And I feel like a lot of girls go for that. Sorry. I actually didn't. Oh, wait. I didn't expect that to work as well as it did. Anyway, this might be a generic one, but what's his name? Barry. Barry from the Bee Movie. Look at him. I mean, come on. He just has some kind of aura about him. I feel like he's the ultimate Riz man. Like, you know that saying, like, you like jazz? I feel like that's a given right there. I don't know if this was like a common, not crush, but like a common like in the Harry Potter movies, but this guy, he stood out volumes to me. Mr. Ron Weasley. I just, look at him. Especially in the Prisoner of Azkaban movie. I think he looked great in that movie. And I just gotta say, I mean, look at him. Especially in Deathly Hallows Part 1 and 2, he evolved into a man. Let's just leave it at that. Oh, I just thought of another really good one. But you know the movie, what is it called? I was gonna say Guardians of the Galaxy, but that's not what it's called. Guardians, The Guardians? It doesn't matter. Jack Frost. This Jack Frost to be precise. But the bunny? I forgot about him. The bunny too. Yeah. But look at him. He's a cutie. That's all I gotta say. He's a cutie. Alright. I threw in some females in here to give a little diversity. From the Madagascar, which movie was it? It's, the circus movie. Whatever. She gives off, I don't care if you like me back, you will. Okay, like, she gives off hecka she don't care vibes, and you'll fall for her even if you don't want to. Just look at her. Yeah, you all just fell in love. It's all good. Okay, this next one, don't judge. We're not judging. We're hearing me out, and this is the possibly biggest hear me out of the group. You probably just saw it. But I don't know a lot of people who've seen this movie. So it's Interview with the Vampire. It stars a very sexy young Tom Cruise and a very sexy and young Brad Pitt, even though they're both still prime. But them in this movie together, okay, hear me out. There's Don't judge, okay? There's movies in your life you watch and they just stick with you forever. Like, they change you. This is one of those movies. It was very sad. And even though in the book these two mingled, they didn't in the movie. They didn't. And it was just great. And it was very sad when Claudia died. She was like his daughter, even though she wanted to be his wife. I can see why the movie's a little weird. Okay. Next we have Mrs. Potts. Just because, especially this, in the animated, especially in this photo. I mean, look at her. She's like, You know you like me. Look at her. She's like, honey chip, look away. I think she looks great. I think this photo especially, is there, oh, the toothpick's broken. But, yeah, you can't tell me look at this photo and be like, she's not giving off, like, you want me. I'm leaving it at that. This has to be a generic one. Like, come on. The wolf from Bad Guys. Oh, you look at him. Yeah, I don't think there's more to be said about that one. If you don't agree with me on this, or at least more than half agree on this, then I need to take this down as soon as it goes up. Okay, next. If anyone has seen the show You, the main character, Joe, he's a looker. But in the newest season, season 4, the beard plus being an English teacher, like, but how does he become an English teacher at a university? I don't do a background check and realize he's not who he says he is. Because doesn't he change his name again? Doesn't he? I don't remember exactly. I haven't watched that season since it came out. But don't mind the snowstorm. Told you. You can see out my window. It's pure white out there. Anyway, he's just a given. I think with the beard, he just gives off more of a, like a, what's the word I'm going for here? Secretive, but like mystery, sexy vibe, you know? Like when someone's like mysterious, they won't tell you a lot about them, and you're just like, I want to know more. Like it captivates you. That's him. That is him to a T. Missing Mr. Tom Cruise. Next. Oh. Alvin. That's not Alvin. Simon. Sorry. Simon from Alvin and the Chipmunks. Now, everyone usually goes for Alvin, but 1, the glasses. So cute. 2, he's voiced by Matthew Ray Gubler. Enough said. He plays Spencer Reed in Criminal Minds, if you need to put, like, a name to a face. Hopefully now you understand. Yeah. Next. He's a little sneaky. He's a little rude. A little ruthless. But some girls, again, they don't look for it, but they find men like that. And next is gonna be Swiper from Dora. Look at that smirk. The little stash. It's giving, this one's not, like, this is a big hear me out, don't get me wrong, but for me, he's on the lowest spectrum of where I would see attractiveness, or like some kind of aura I get from him, but he was still up there, I guess. So I feel like it depends on when you were born, if you know who this is. There was a show called Bubble Guppies when I was younger. I didn't watch it a lot, but I remember this fish's voice really spoke out to me. The big fish, the teacher fish from Bubble Guppies. I don't remember his name, but I mean, he looks like he could protect you. Like, he looks like he'd shield you from a storm type vibe. I just think he just gives off big football player quarterback man to me, and that is where I'll leave it. This one's generic, and if you all don't feel the same, I'm giving up. Venom. Venom is the epitome of sexy alien. And I was gonna put a picture of him and Eddie next to each other, but Eddie's a hit or a miss for me. But I felt like he was more someone a lot of people would find attractive, so I chose this one. But he's like, the only thing that gets me off is like the teeth. Like, I'm like, oh, I said that wrong. Not get me off. The only thing that like puts me away is his teeth, because it's like they're slimy. He always has saliva. I mean, that's gross. This one, this one I put in here not because I find him like attractive or like just someone who has aura, but he's someone I think if I never found love in my life, I'd marry to keep me entertained and just happy. This guy from the Barbie movie, he's from that Barbie movie where there's two princesses and they're twins and they switch places. The Princess and the Pauper. Is that what I think that's what it's called. But him, he's so funny. Like he would keep me alive. He would keep me going. My sanity would be alright. He was really funny. And I think he is definitely a little fruity. A little gay. But I think that would make my relationship with him even better. Because he's just sassy and a whole lot of fun. This next one's generic, and I'm not going to say anything else about it. I'm just going to show you it, and we'll move on. Okay, we're getting down on the wire here. There's not too many left. This one is a big one, because I see a lot of people be like, ooh, he is big and protective and sexy. And then there's people like, he's disgusting, and Belle was disappointed when he became human. No. Oh, wait, yeah, she was disappointed when he became human. I think I read that wrong. Beast. Live action Beast, to be precise. Look at him. Look at the material. Look at that beard. I'm not a big beard person, but like, since he's hairy everywhere, I feel like it just matches his personality. But the horns, I mean, you can hang on to that. Alright, we're down to our final four. This one I put in here because maybe it's not giving looks. I feel like it gave it away, but it's not giving looks. It's giving productivity. It's giving multi-useful. And for that, to me, it's just like, yes, spork. It can be a spoon. It can be a fork. You can use it for soup. And then you can also stab, if you have chicken noodles, you can stab that chicken and get some soup on the same thing. 3 more. Okay. Gene Wilder, Willy Wonka. My boyfriend looks a lot like him. So, yes, I think he's attractive. But there's one man on this planet. He can play any role. He can look as disgusting as the director, producer, anyone makes him look. And I will still think he's the sexiest man on this earth. Johnny Depp. This is Johnny Depp precisely in Willy Wonka. And the bob, it does it for me. Like, you can't put this man in a role where I won't find him attractive. Judge me. Judge me all you want. But this, no one will change my mind. No one will change my mind. Comment all you want. My mind won't be changed by this beautiful specimen of a man. When I was younger, did I think this was a woman? Until I was about 10? Yes. But I don't anymore. That's all that matters. I'm gonna leave, I think, the best for last. Other than Johnny. Johnny, he could have been last too. The Onceler from the Lorax. He is just, sorry, we're gonna cut Tom out. There we go. The Onceler is just, he isn't all that to me until he's in this outfit singing that song. How bad can I? With the guitar. When he's like rising up in his, is that this exact? Oh, I think you're back up. I don't know for how long, so we'll finish this up. But I think this is the exact image. You know, when the camera, he's rising into the camera and he's huge. My double chin right there has got crazy. Don't look at that. But oh, there we go. I'm gonna show all of them for this one. Now, he's dead. Well, he's not dead. He looks dead. But he's protective. He protects women. He protects his love. Well, I guess that's also a woman. Forget that. He is honest. He's hardworking. He's hot physically. Ghost Rider. Otherwise known as Johnny Blaze. Now, Nicolas Cage, he has, unfortunately, decreased in the cinema area as I've gotten older and as his career has gotten older and a little dusty. But his performance in Ghost Rider 1, the second, monstrosity. Don't watch it. The first, though, yeah. He did something with that. And I think it's such a cool concept to a movie. I haven't seen it. I don't think I've seen something like it since. Not that something doesn't exist. Just I personally haven't seen something that exists like this movie since. But I love the concept. Felt so original. The plot is very fun. That was very cool. And I mean, just look at him. Like, I'll leave it at that, honestly. Like, you'll either hear me out or judge and maybe report this video. Don't, please. This is my hear me out cake, or it's a 3-tier cake, but this is my hear me out cake. Thank you for watching, and I hope you're not traumatized by maybe some of the people on here. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one. Bye bye.